Hello everybody, I am Radhika Poovaiah, speech language pathologist and a US board certified behavior analyst. I would like to talk to you about the importance of early identification of communication disorders in children and what are the milestones that parents should be alert to. So the importance of early identification cannot be undermined, as we all know that communication is vital for success in academics and in personal life. So what are those important milestones that parents should be alert to? The first milestone is the ability to respond to his name. A child should respond to his name anywhere between 8 months to 10 months. And this response should be a very consistent head turn response towards the parent who is calling him. The other next milestone that parents have to be alert to is the ability to use words meaningfully. This appears anytime between 12 months to 15 months or latest by 18 months. Anytime between 12 to 18 months, children should start using meaningful words. And what are those meaningful words? They are calling parents, appa or amma, or asking for their food items, if they want the food item or a toy, or to be carried, or to go out. These words have to be used consistently in the right context by 18 months. By 18 months, children should also be able to follow one-step commands, simple one-step commands like say bye, say namaste, open the door, switch on the light. These simple one-step commands children should be able to follow by 18 months, and this should be consistent. The next milestone is the ability to put two words together. This appears between 18 months to 2 years. So by 2 years or 2.5 years, children should be joining two words together and making their needs very clearly understood. By 3 years, children should start making 3-word sentences and communicating and answering questions consistently, asking questions, answering them consistently. Stammering can appear any time between 2.5 to 5 years. And this disorder has a lot of misconceptions in India. Most parents are advised to wait and watch, and they hope that it will outgrow. And most parents are generally associate a stammer with some kind of emotional upheaval in the child's life. And they themselves will tell me that there is actually nothing happening. Then why is this child suddenly started to stammer? So we explain to parents that it has very little to do with the emotional well-being, and stammering is a very independent problem. The emotional baggage comes up later in life, and that leads to maybe self-consciousness or being very low self-esteem that comes later. But stammering can just appear independently anytime between 2.5 to 5. And speech therapy is recommended because it is easier to solve these disfluent utterances at the early age. And child learns to deal with it in a very matter-of-fact manner and has got no emotional baggage attached to the stammer. The therapist will deal with it in a very easy way and a very play method and will help this child overcome his disfluencies. And therefore there will be no big baggage as the child grows up. The other common misconception about meeting a speech therapist is when the clarity of sounds are not there. So if the child is saying tar for car, or bus, for bus he says batt, or for shoe he will say toos. These are generally very cute till the age of 3 years. So when should we meet a speech therapist? We recommend that 3.5 you must meet a speech pathologist, because the earlier you set these sounds right, the faster the child becomes fluent in these sounds. The more you wait, it may outgrow, it may not outgrow. And if it doesn't outgrow, correcting it at a later age is much more difficult. You spend more time and more money to solve these problems. So early identification is crucial. Whenever in doubt, meet a speech pathologist. Avoid waiting and watching, because it might get too late, and then to set things right takes much more time and effort. Thank you.